everybody, welcome back to the channel. All right, so this video is going to be testing 0 to 60 on my 2024, what I think about that one, I don't know. But my 2024 Honda Civic Type R. I'm doing the same thing kind of did with my 2021 FK8 I used to have, where I did it sort of around that 2,500 mile mark for the break-in period. And then right after the break-in period, I did like 2,000 miles. So I'm just over 2,000 miles with this one. Decided to go ahead and I'm like around 2,500 to be exact. But decided to go ahead and do the 0 to 60 test and see what we get. Interested to see what I can do with this one in comparison to the FK8. I know I made the video before where I watched Throttle House where they raced the FK8 versus the FL5, and for some reason the FL5 lost, and I was assuming I said either the braking period or something that seemed different. You know, I kind of blame the braking period. People were saying no, it could be the final drive. So now having the two cars, having this one now, if you're new to the channel, I've sold that FK8, but anyway, I'm back to the Type R. But I want to see. Launching is going to be a little different because obviously I had the Continental Sport Contact 6, I think, on my FK8, and these are the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S. But I'm looking at more of the trap speed and for the quarter-mile time, and just kind of see from there. I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to do a 60, 130. Just depends on room and everything like that. But anyway, let's get going. Unfortunately, at this point, you're going to notice that the times really start to fall off. And it's not because the car got slower, but it's because of my draggy external antenna that's usually on the magnet slipped off the car and ended up losing it. So that's what we got. Now that last run, can't count that one. You can see as probably around a quarter-mile mark, you can see the times were starting to get slower. And I think it was the little magnet antenna. I think it was starting to slide its way back. I had it mounted. The only magnet place I could find was probably should have just put it on a wiper blade, but I put it on top of the A-pillar. I'm assuming the aerodynamic forces must have just sort of forced it back. Never had a problem with this before. I've been doing that placement for a long time, even with the FK8, I always place it there. But yeah, it slid itself back, and I think that's what sort of caused the time to lose, and eventually when it fell out the car and started tumbling, you lose all signal, and that's that. But the one clean run that I was able to get, let's compare the times. So the FK8, and I'm gonna show the video too after this, just so you can see the FK8 0 to 60, and then there's around the same mileage, 0.2. These are around like 2,000-ish miles for these cars. FK8 0 to 60 6.1. Okay. The FL5 5.7. Quarter mile time for the FK8 14.1 at 104.88. All right, FL5 14.0 at 104. I was at 104.1. The half mile for the FK8 is 21.8 at 127.7. And then the half mile for the FL5 is 21.6 at 127.8. So it seems like the mile an hour on the half mile starting to where the FK8 may have had just a tiny, like a fraction edge. It seems to have transitioned a little bit more. The quarter mile time and going to the half mile time, they're honestly spot on. I mean, these are just fraction of time. If I were to run the same car back to back over and over, this is kind of what I would expect to get. Now the 6130, let's check this. FK8 16.84. FL5 16.91. You can't get any closer than that. They're pretty much neck and neck. I think with the extra power, in this one, and plus with the extra weight, I think it sort of just levels it out. Honestly, I don't know why. Like I said, I honestly feel in that one video with the break-in and going with a brand new one, I have no idea what the press vehicle, what that was like. I don't know the mileage or the condition of the cars. But I can say from my personal experience, the cars are pretty much neck and neck. This one does feel a little bit faster, but I want to say it could be the extra torque. But I don't have any issues with, I think if anything else, this one just feels a little bit more planted, more refined, plus you get the extra stuff in here. If you're going to say, well, the final drive, the final drive may make a difference, but this has extra power. So I said, I think it's leveled out. I don't think there's any difference between the FK8 and the FL5 as far as acceleration, but let's check again. Let's wait until, let's do another one after I fully, like 7,000 mile break-in like I did with the FK8. So I'll see you guys in a few months when I hit that mark, and I'll compare it to the FK8 when I did that 5,000, I want to say 5,000 miles. All right, thanks for watching. One more thing, I'm gonna go ahead and add that video so you can see that video at the end of this one with the FK8. Thank you. I'm just gonna baby to launch. Hopefully I don't spin tires too much, and here we go. Let's see, 3,000 RPM, 2,500.